Well, there we are.
Clunky, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are they? Video, VHS videos.
Yeah. A lot of people would say, well, why have they got one of them? They're from old school days. Once upon a time, they formed a multi-million-pound industry. I'm sure there's probably quite a few of you who've still got them. Video rental shops, though, became a thing of the past when, you remember, Blockbuster finally closed its stores in 2013, due, of course, to the rise in other ways to watch things like DVDs and streaming services.
One man, though, is trying to rewind time this weekend. He's opening a new VHS shop in Liverpool, and our entertainment correspondent, Colin Patterson, has been finding out why.
It's one of the least likely openings of the year. Liverpool has a brand new video rental shop. Meet the man who wants to rewind to a bygone era. Here's the selection.
It's really been a dream of mine for a long time. I used to work in a video shop, and then the crunch really came when my dad was downsizing his house, and it was kind of like, you know, an ultimatum. Are you going to take these videos to the tip, or are you going to actually do something with them? And so I actually thought, yes, I'm going to go ahead and open up a video shop.
The video boom is one of Britain's growth industries. It has created 20,000 new jobs in the past 2 years.
VHS players dominated for 2 decades. At the start of the millennium, they were still outselling DVDs. But Andy's worried film history is being lost.
We've actually got a whole range of VCR players that we can rent out as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of people who maybe can't find films online. They want the hard copy. Real good film fans, because when you think about it, these are works of art and they're the first edition. We've got Phantasm, we've got Hellraiser.
Like all good video shops, it has a horror section.
Maniac Cop and Evil Dead 2.
Oh, Maniac Cop 3.
Maniac Cop 3, exactly, and Evil Dead 2, which is generally considered the better film. So the artwork
Is Maniac Cop 3 the best of the trio as well?
Definitely. If you're going to invest an evening in Maniac Cop, go for the third one.
This is the kind of advice you don't get online, yeah.
Yeah, when you're scrolling through thumbnails, that's right.
And a certain boy wizard is represented.
What's happening with Harry Potter fans is they're all reaching that age now where they're actually starting to experience the nostalgia of it. And, you know, for people who grew up buying the books, this would have been probably the first way they watched the movie at home.
But is there really a market for this? We wanted to know when people had last used a video recorder.
In my nan's watching the Clangers. That's an old kids programme.
I had Land Before Time on it. That was my favourite movie.
And you've still got it in VHS?
Yeah.
In the attic? Don't look ashamed.
Just old and rubbish, aren't they? Too big, bulky. And I probably still have them in my house.
What kind of things?
Probably wrestling, I imagine. WWF.
We took one to the car boot sale last week.
And did it sell?
No. And then I went to the charity shop.
There was just time to pop back to VideOdyssey and make a decision on my weekend viewing.
Malkovich.
Colin Patterson, BBC News, Liverpool.
I've never thought of that. I've never made that association before, but
Yeah.
it's quite true. Andy Willis teaches film and media studies at the University of Salford, and you yourself have a very impressive collection of VHS.
I have. Some I've still got, some I chucked in the bin a few years ago.
Do you still play them?
No.
Why?
Because the quality is awful.
And that was the problem, wasn't it? That's why they died a death.
Yeah.
You know, new technology comes through. Sometimes we like to reminisce about the past, but there was a reason that DVDs were better.
Yeah, I think that this shop in Liverpool, I think, is like on a nostalgia trip, because you're not going to get any new films because they're not coming out on VHS, so you're only going to get old ones. So I think it's people looking back and maybe just remembering when they first saw E.T. on VHS or something like that, and all getting round together to watch it.
Yeah, because actually what I quite liked about it was the fact you can just see everything at once, because that's what I struggle with, is trying to decide what to watch.
Yeah.
And so if you can go into a store again and just, you can, you know, just have more of a look at things.
Do you mean because you use streaming services?
Yeah.
Not you're not talking about DVDs?
No, I'm on about, yeah, because you're using streaming services. So do you think people might like it for that reason, to just...
I think they will. But I have to say, until they sit down and watch them, and there's like, they remember they always have a roll, and if it's something that's ex-rental, someone may have got it caught in their video player.
Oh yeah,
and then the picture will all go fuzzy. I don't think. I mean, good luck to the fella, but I'm not sure he's gonna kick off. To be honest.
Saying that though, sorry, a lot of people do still have VHSs, because we mentioned it first thing this morning.
Got loads.
Yeah, you have, haven't you? And people have been sending in their pictures. So I mean, we've got plenty to show you, to be fair. We could fill another hour. Yeah. We won't though.
Well, I've still got one attached to my telly.
Yeah.
But I hardly ever use it.
Oh, you haven't even put it away?
No, it's still there. just in case there's one day. So I dusted off the stuff I brought in today. And
what should you be doing with your old VHSs? Because I kind of think, I don't want to... not the nostalgia, I don't want to throw them away. Can I recycle them?
Well, I think there's some things that are important to keep, because there's a kind of myth that everything's available today, that you can go on an online streaming site and you'll find anything, and that's not the case. So there's films that I've kept specifically on VHS because you can't find them.
What's a rare one then? What would be a good one
to
keep?
I mean, I've got here, brought a film with me this morning called Ping Pong, which is a British film from the 80s, which is really hard to find. Really, really difficult to find. Yeah, it's a really good film, and it's one of those kind of lost British films.
If it was that good, though, wouldn't they have put it on something else?
Sometimes the libraries may have been bought by someone who's doesn't want to put a British thriller from the 80s out. Yeah. And then the one beneath it, Deprisa, is a Spanish film by Carlos Saura. And I think foreign films are an interesting area. That's the only copy I've ever found that's got English subtitles on it. Yeah. That VHS copy.
So, Ping Pong, Sam Wong died and left his family everything they never wanted.
Well,
that's the tagline.
It's got the great David Yip in it.
There you go. As is, lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much.
We'll see if it's a success or not. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
That's it from us. Do have a wonderful day and stay cool in the sunshine. Bye-bye.